am Ms. Kanis Fatma from the Educator Farukulas campus. Class, today date 17 December 2020 and day Thursday. Before start our class, as usual, we recite the dua. So recite the dua. Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi yassir wala tuassir wa tammim bil khair. Now, lecture 2, we are going to start class 3 and subject science, and our topic is water. Class, we have seen the water is available in 3 states. First one is the liquid and second one solid state, and the third one is the gaseous state. Oh, class 3, it's raining. Look at. Oh, wow. Class, do you want to know how the rain falls? Okay, let's start an experiment. Class, when the water start getting heat and it's change into the water vapors. Look at here. And this process is called evaporation. Which process is called? When the water turn into the water vapors due to heat, it is called evaporation. But nobody can see it because the water droplet is too much small. Class, water vapors like a hot air. When the water become hot and it goes up, when the water vapors reach the cooler place and come near to the each other and change again into the water, it is called condensation. Look at this. Now, after these small droplets become heavier and bigger, and they falling down due to the gravity. This is called the precipitation. Class, this is called the water cycle. First, it's water, and water gets the heat and it's become into the water vapors, and again it's get the cooler, and when it's reach in the cooler place, it's again change into the water and it's falling down due to force of the gravity and rainfall. This is called the water cycle, and because of the water cycle, rain fall. Now class, chapter number 10, page number 74, and states of water. Water exists in 3 forms: solid as ice, liquid as water, gas as water vapors. These forms can be changed into one another by heating or cooling. The change of the water into water vapors on heating is called evaporation. We have learned that when we give the heat to the water and water change into the water vapors, it is called the evaporation. When the water vapors again cooling down, it is called the condensation. Change the ice into water by the heating is called melting, and the change of water into ice on cooling is called freezing. Now class, we have learned about the journey of the water drops. When the water evaporate from the surface of the water by the heating and is changed into the water vapors, and water vapors rise up and condense into tiny droplets from the cloud. Water vapors rise up and condense into tiny droplets of water vapors rise up and condense into tiny droplets to form clouds. When these water droplets become big and heavy and they fall as a rain. This is called the water cycle. Look at in this picture. It is the groundwater and it is the surface of the water. When the sun rises and it provides the heat, and because of the heat, which process done? Condensation. And after the condensation is precipitation, and after the precipitation, rain fall and it is called the water cycle. Distribution of water on earth. Almost 70% of the earth area is covered with water. You can see in the map, it's a blue area. The whole blue area is the water. Water is present as surface water in water body like river, ponds, lake, seas and ocean. Water is also present under the earth and it is called the underground water. We dig the well, bores, wells and use hand pump to get this water.
So now students, we have done all questions answered through your video class and Zoom class. Some questions were done in Zoom class. Now what you have to do is to fill in the blanks on page number 76. You have to fill these blanks through the lecture and you have to take true or false. There are some statements you have to think whether they are true or false, and then you have to do this. And then you have to explain the following terms: evaporation, condensation, freezing, melting, water cycle, hydroelectricity. These all are has been introduced through lecture. Okay, so you can do it. And after that you will have to do this exercise, okay, for fresh water, source of fresh water and salt water. And at last you will find an activity here. This is the activity for you on page number 77. Exercise F. Draw a neat diagram of the water cycle, color it and write a few lines about it. And we have introduced and we have told you about water cycle.
Now class, you have already made the data page and exercise A you have done. Now what you have to do, you have to do the exercise B, C, D, E and F. And if you have any confusion, we will solve in the Zoom class and we will meet in the Zoom class. So Allah Hafiz.